Alright, what's going on, man? So, as you can see here, we're fixing to start on the build for my daughter's E-Revo / my E-Revo. I'm not, you know, I love this whole hobby, people. So, I'm going to have fun with this thing just as long as my daughter does. But she was in here a minute ago with the baby checking everything out. She's like, holy crap, man. So, let me go over a little bit of this with you, and you know, if you people that are so snobbish in the hobby that you hate people that do electric, all you nitro guys, you know, I'm a wholehearted nitro guy, man. I love nitro. I've dumped a boatload of money into nitro and fish scale and everything. I mean, look at my barn, man. It's loaded with nothing but nitro. But this is what my daughter wanted. This is what makes her happy, and it makes me happy too. So we're gonna have fun with this thing. So far, and I don't have all the parts yet. So I have my Evolution Integy cover coming here, my blue aluminum. I've got one more of these coming. I've got the rear aluminum Traxxas brace for here. And I found a body, man. You're hard pressed to find these Gen 1 E-Revo bodies, Pro Graphics or Clear. But I did find two companies that had them. I don't remember what the other one was, but I went through Stormer Hobbies. Stormer's been around a long time. That's actually where my buddy Alton bought the Losi XXL1 originally. That's where he bought it from. I had some Stormer Hobbies stickers and things like that. So they're still around, Stormer Hobbies. And they had the clear E-Revo Gen 1 body, so I ordered it. We're going to do a sick paint job on it, probably a fade paint job with maybe a little bit of extra. I'm thinking about doing a flame kit on it or something like that. But so we've got the cover coming, this, another one of these, the receiver box, brand new. My local hobby shop didn't have it. I bought all this at my local hobby shop yesterday, and the battery doors. So, and I did have a Traxxas waterproof servo here already. So we're gonna, he had it on a single servo because he was racing it, but we're gonna go to a double servo, back to its original form. So we also got the Castle CC blower for here. We're gonna do that, and we're redoing this entire truck, man. I had some brand new caster blocks here with brand new bearings. We're going to use those. Oh, that's something else. I'm waiting on my bearing kit for this thing. All brand new bearings as well. And we're upgrading this spur gear to the Robinson Racing setup, both the hardened pinion and the Gen 2 Robinson Racing steel gear and slipper assembly. So we're going to get rid of this plastic. That's coming. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to be RIT dyeing the chassis and the rocker arms here to a deep blue. So we're going to have a RIT dyed chassis and rocker arms deep blue, and then the rest black. So blue and black. We're going to, I hate this Traxxas gray. We're going to do away with the gray, but the blue should match the Castle ESC here. Eventually we're going to upgrade this too. Hell, we may throw 8S in there, Mamba Monster. But this is the Castle setup. Traxxas had a deal with Castle when they came out with the E-Revo. But and then I'm thinking about getting the gray transmission housing and RIT dyeing it blue as well. Brand new screw kit. I didn't have the E-Revo screw kit at my local hobby shop, but they had the variety pack. So I'm thinking about getting the RC Screws E-Revo one as well. It's always good to have more than enough screws, all stainless. So I also had these Traxxas 17mm wheel hubs. These are kind of wore out, so we're going to replace those as well. And so let's go over what we got here. So we got the RPM arms, black. We are going to be running the Techno wing on here. So this will have a Techno part on it. We're going to run the Techno wing. We got the brand new center drive shaft cover, wing mount, complete axles, but we got one more coming. Servo guards, the front bulkhead. I do have the rear bulkhead coming as well. The steering assembly linkage to go ahead and put it to 2. It's got it on here, but we're replacing everything. New skid plates, new front and rear chassis braces and body mounts. I fixed these wires here, but I think I'm going to, because they had road rash, I think I'm going to just replace them with these connectors here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut these and then solder them together, so we don't have a chance of having any issues here. So I'm not sure about taking this motor apart. I could probably take it apart and just connect them from here without cutting and soldering, but I've never taken one of these apart before, but we may try and do that. This is the piece that's coming, the Integy Evolution aluminum right here, and that's about it. We're gonna get started on this build. I needed more room, so I just real quick made up this table, so I have a workspace to do it, and we'll use this table for all our builds. I was wondering, man, I'd pull up on my laptop and see the exploded view of the E-Revo and start thinking about it. Man, I've had a bunch of E-Revos. Do I have the manual? And sure enough, I had it in with all my other manuals. So we have the exploded view here in case I have any issues. Now, I've built and rebuilt these E-Revos many times, man, but it's been almost 2 years since I got rid of all my electric. And I'm excited about this, people. Yes, I'm Woogie Nitro, but I love this whole hobby. And if you have an issue with that, if you have an issue with me doing electric, then you're not really my friend, man, you know. So take that for what it's worth. I'm gonna do whatever I want, whatever makes me happy, whatever makes my family, my daughter happy, and my grandson will be able to run this as well. So I love the whole hobby, guys. I have no problem with electric. I just got rid of it all. I had tons. I probably had built and had 20 different electric vehicles, from crawlers to TRX4s, E-Revos, Nitro Revos, T-Maxes, E-Maxes, X-Maxes, you name it, I had it. The only thing I've never had is an actual E-Truggy or an E-Buggy, and I'm thinking about getting an E-Truggy as well. Probably the Techno ET 48.3 is what I'm looking at. But I did have these rocker arms and push rods here. These are all pretty much brand new. I took them off my old E-Revo. One of them I built, and I replaced them with the red anodized. And we're not going to do the red anodized and the black anodized aluminum yet, but we may upgrade to that later on. So I'm real excited about dyeing this chassis. Gonna have to take all these rubbers out. This is the ESC rubber right here. So I will let you guys follow this as I build it. And the first thing I'm going to do is clear all this off the table, and we're going to disassemble this entire truck and lay it all out. I just laid all these parts out so you guys could see what I was doing here. So they still sell this E-Revo 1, $729, brand new. All in, right now, I'm about $500, and we're going to have some upgraded parts. So 500 bucks all in. And I get the pleasure of building this myself. Oh, I have my bumpers coming too. But I have the pleasure of building this myself for my daughter. And that makes it more meaningful to me, that I didn't just go out and buy her something. I built her something. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're going to load up the FT here in a minute, and we're going to go out to the bash site. So you guys hang tight for a little bit, and I'll see y'all out there, man. Peace. All right, guys, so before I leave, I forgot to show y'all a minute ago. I did get my bag. Let's take a look at it. Getting my tools all together. I do have another set of the DDM hex bits coming as well. So we got this in there now, my funnel, but got area for nitro fuel bottles here. Outside we got our fish scale stuff, extra tools, extra spark plugs, screws, E-clips, dog bone pins, everything that we need there that I've had issues with in the past. We got a blade. What else? We got a fuel bottle tube. I got an extra hump pack for the fish scale. We got our nitro stuff here, extra glow igniter, screws, wheel nuts, pills, shock parts, rubber bands, exhaust gaskets, and an extra TLR glow plug. That's the one that I prefer. What else we got here? We got some shock oil. On the inside, I have in there right now my controller with the new antenna. Good to go. And then we also got our tools in here. We got regular screwdrivers, flatheads, Phillips, channel locks. Bought another Losi tuning driver for on the road. Got some MIPs here. I have a 2.5 in here as well, a 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, wheel and glow plug wrench. Over here we got needle nose, got my DDM T-handle, so I'll use that when I get the other DDM hex drivers, some zip ties. Oh, also in my nitro, I got extra glow plugs for the LRP, brand new. I have extra for the Novorossi CT06s and the TS5s. And then I just picked up this, if I can get it out, this little dynamite set. It was only 25 bucks. And it's not bad, man. It's more of a beginner tool set, but it's good for on the road. It's just a cheapie. Got all your socket drivers here and all your hexes, a little turnbuckle wrench, everything you need here. Metric little driver, so 25 bucks. You're on the road, you don't need anything really good like that. I keep all my good stuff, plus I've got some MIPs here with me, so we got that. And, oh, shit. So sorry about that, people. I had a little phone call. So anyway, that's it. It's 25 bucks at my hobby shop. And we got some other tools coming as well. So just wanted to show you all my tool bag and what I got going on here. Trying to be more prepared for when I'm out in the field. And the bag itself, the Husky bag, again, is the knockoff to the Milwaukee bag, but this one was only $22. So let me get everything loaded up and we'll head out to the bash site, guys. We'll see y'all in a few minutes, man. All right, so we're out here at the bash site, but it looks like, dang, it looks like it's gonna rain. So let's get this done. Let's have some fun. Better put the gas cap on. Just filled it up with my VP C9. I see a lot of people using the C12, but I'm gonna stick with the C9. It's 96 octane, but it's ethanol free. No ethanol has ever touched this carburetor and engine, so I'm gonna stick with the C9 and the Dominator oil. All right, guys, give me a second and we will get this show on the road before it rains. All right, here we go. charged everything up. We should be good. Alright guys, I'm going to start it up with no choke. Give it a little prime. Get some fuel. Just like that. Hopefully we have no issues today. I don't want to get stuck out here if it rains. Man, it looks ugly. Ripping. Got those new titanium dog bone pins in. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here before this rain hits. I don't want to get stuck out here. So short but sweet. The FT is bad to the bone. Unfortunately, I think maybe I broke another. There's something going on in here with the drivetrain. I'm thinking it's got to do with those pins again. So I'm gonna get it home, pull it apart, see what's going on. But she's running good. So we'll see you guys in a bit, man. I'm out. Alright people, so let's take a look. So we had an issue. Lost power to the rear, and I was hoping it wasn't the transmission. And it's not. So I must have hit hard on this one side, but we sheared the dog bone. So transmission is good. These big 9mm dog bones are not. You can see everything turning properly. The clutch is still good. Maybe y'all can see it. You can see the cup moving. The tire, the wheel not. So we're gonna have to order some new dog bones. We'll just get a whole set of them just in case. But I did hit really hard on that one side. You know, I'm not very timid when I come to bashing, man. I'm gonna bash the hell out of this thing. Other than that, man, I think we're a little bit lean. So we'll work on that next time we come out, but I don't want to richen it up too much. We're gonna keep pounding on this thing, see what this roving 36cc is made of. But we're definitely gonna get that taken care of. I don't know, man. Fifth scale, it's really cool, but it just seems like there's one thing after another each time I go out and run. But you know, I'll never give up. That's part of the hobby. And apologize if the video is shaky. I'm holding the GoPro in my hand. Everything else is good, man. We didn't flip it, nothing like that. The pipe's still good. I retorqued it down before I went out today. I did lose my screw on my engine cover here. But other than that, she's badass. I still love this thing. But it just seems like every time we go out, and I haven't run it that many times, so it's kind of a learning experience. You know, as we knew, when my front wheel came off, I had to secure that better with the washer and the screw, and I sanded down the edge of the A-arm there on the bottom. That's working out real well. The titanium TIT racing hinge pins or axle pins worked well, but it was just a little too much on that hit. When we hit on this side, you'll see one in the video where I jumped and I hit on that side, and it was just too much for it. It broke the dog bone pins. So we'll get that squared away, and by no means will I ever give up on this and go to E-Word. I'm digging this project though, guys. It's giving me something to do. It's good for my daughter to get her in the hobby. You know, again, she's been out of it for about 1.5 years or so. Didn't want anything to do with it. Didn't want anything to do with nitro or gas. It was just too hard for her. But this is gonna be easy, and what a better platform than the E-Revo, man. Badass platform. So she went to the running around. We let her take our BMW. That's kind of scary, but she's a good girl. We'll keep an eye on her, and she's gonna get me that blue RIT dye so we can dye this. I've got a big pot, and we'll fill it with water, boiling water, and let that RIT dye that chassis for about 30 minutes. It'll come out beautiful blue. All right, guys, just wanted to show you all that. That's going to be about it. Remember, treat people the way you want to be treated, and we'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.